Welcome everyone to the first Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle on this channel. In this video, we're going to be using a team that is centered around Annihilate. This is going to be the broken Taunt Bulk Up Rage Fist Drain Punch set. It has a really complicated EV spread. It's one that I'm kind of proud of because I changed it up a little bit from what MV did, and if you guys don't know, MV is one of my good friends, but it's basically Spadef enough to be able to tank hits from pretty much everything, a little bit of Fizz Def, and then enough speed for like uninvested, or is it uninvested base 70s, or like Jolly Modest base 70s, I can't remember, but it's has 92 speed EVs, and a little bit of attack. It basically just takes advantage of everything fat in the world. If it's fat, this thing takes advantage of it. It comes in, it taunts it, it clicks bulk up, and it just goes to town. Phenomenal Pokemon. Alongside that, we have Heavy Duty Boots Donphan. Well, Great Tusk, I guess. This is probably one of my favorite things to use. I really like Choice Banded, Great Tusk, but with Heavy Duty Boots, it allows me to have a super reliable spinner, especially against Ghoulldengos that are running around. And then just Headlong Rush and Close Combat, really, really strong. Max speed, max attack. The third member of the team is going to be Hariyama. This is going to be just for the Chi-Yus, for other really, really good, especially offensive Pokemon, especially offensive Pokemon that this team just usually doesn't switch into very well. So other really good ones that come to mind are Gholdengo, Volcarona, Iron Wings, I think that's what it's called, or Iron Moth. Very good. I'm considering changing this Pokemon to have Rock Slide on it, or Rock Tomb, over Heavy Slam, because I don't really click it that much, but I also liked Bullet Punch on this thing. Those are the two moves that I really liked that I went back and forth on, but in game, Heavy Slam, because it helps deal with a bunch of the fairy types that are running around. Like this can even live a non-boosted hit from Iron Valiant, depending on its prototype boost. Then we have Choice Banded Palafin. Choice Banded Palafin is the best. Everybody's running the Taunt Bulk Up set as well on this, but I really prefer the Choice Banded Palafin. Really good at revenge killing, really good at cleaning if for some reason Annihilate isn't able to do it. Focus Sash Glamora is able to just get up hazards so reliably in this game, and then Gholdengo is able to spin block very, 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 very easily with the Air Balloon, meaning that Great Tusk isn't able to hit me very hard. But with that, let's go ahead and hop right into the battle with Lucas. In today's Wi-Fi battle, we're going to be going up against my buddy, Just Lucas. He helped me figure out how to find all of the spikes, or the spears, or whatever you want to call them, for the Dark-type legendaries. So big shout out to him. He's a phenomenal human being. So this team does have a designated lead in Glamora. But so here's the other bad thing, because we're really good friends, we also know a lot about each other's team because we've been laddering with them together. So this is going to be a little interesting. Like, I do know that it's poison type Chi-Yu. I know that it's ice type Wo-Chien, I think is the fish. I know it's Iron Defense Body Press, Heavy Slam, Earthworm. I know it is Punching Glove Palafin, Unaware, Skeledirge. Oh, I need to change my trainer card. Leads off with Palafin. That's perfect, because we're going to end up getting up rocks and a T-Spike. He could be Taunt. That would be fine. He goes for Flip Turn. That's perfect. That means that we get up a T-Spike, but we also get up our Stealth Rocks for free. If he goes hard into his Donphan, I'm going to make the exact same play that I always do, and I'm going to go hard into my Gholdengo. Now, if he is not banded, or he doesn't have knockoff, that is possible. I can't click Earth Power versus this thing, so I think I have to make a play directly into my Donphan, because I know this thing is Protect, Iron Defense, Body Press. How do I beat this thing? Yep, he goes for the Iron Defense. I'm going to click Close combat. I'm just going to click it until I die, pretty much. I'm going to click knock off first, just to be able to get rid of this thing's leftovers. He goes for protect to scout. That's what I figured. And now we click close combat. I did click close combat, didn't I? I didn't click too fast. Cool. Perfect. Decent damage. If he goes for another iron defense here, that's fine. If he goes for body press, that's also fine. I'm going to get rid of his leftovers here. He's going to protect. I don't really need my down fan for much on his team, which is why I'm okay with trading it like this. But he does let me have the leftovers, which is good. Hopefully he goes for body press or heavy slam. Goes for earthquake. I'm going to click close combat. Perfect. So the only thing that's a little bit scary now is going to be this Skeledirge, but I'm not overly worried about it because I do have this. So I hardwall this thing. He cannot touch me with this whatsoever because I'm on an air balloon. He can't earthquake me. He can't body press me. Nothing. So I'm just going to click focus blast right away. Goes for protect. That's fine. He doesn't get any leftovers back. He just sees if I'm going to click it. I'm going to click Shadow Ball here, I think. Because I don't think he's going to go into either one of his dark types. I think if anything, he might go into Skeledirge since I click Focus Blast. And by clicking Shadow Ball, I can nuke that thing. I also hit this super hard. He's just going to stay in. And he sacks off the worm. Okay, that's cool. So now, what does he go into? His Palafin, maybe? Yep, he goes into his Palafin, and now I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to hard sack off my Glamora. Because now that this thing is poisoned, it's taken spikes. I'm just going to sack off my Glamora. If he clicks Jet Punch, if he clicks anything like that, I will get up the second layer of T-Spike, which will be really, really helpful for the Wo-Chien. Having that thing toxic whenever it comes in will be great. Skeledirge with heavy-duty boots, I assume, is going to be a little bit annoying, but I think I can still deal with it pretty well. Goes for the flip turn, that's fine. Now, depending on what he goes into, will heavily determine what I go into. Because if he goes into either of his Fat Mons, being the Wo-Chien or the Skeledirge, I'm going to go hard into my Annihilate. If he goes into his... okay, so he went into Skeledirge. So I think I'm just going to go hard into my Palafin, actually, and click Flip Turn, because I want the Wo-Chien in, is what I really want. Go for Flip Turn. Stays in. That is fine. I'm going to go hard into my Hariyama on this thing. Yeah, hard into Hariyama. Goes for Wisp. That is fine. I'm going to click Knock Off to get rid of this thing's boots. I'm going for Slack Off is fine. Get rid of the boots, which is perfect. And then I'm going to click Earthquake once to force him to slack off again, and then I'm going to go directly into my Palafin. By clicking Earthquake, forcing him to slack off here means that my Palafin can get in pretty much for free. I might do it one more time, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to do it one more time because I don't want to risk him going for the burn here. I'm just going to click Earthquake again. Yep, That's what I was a little worried about, was him trying to read the Palafin switch in. So we get off the Earthquake. Perfect. And now he has to slack off. And now I'm going to go into my Palafin. The reason why I say he has to is because he knows I also have Bullet Punch on this thing. So if he lets me click Earthquake against it, it'll be in range of Bullet Punch. So I don't think he's going to click Will-O-Wisp again. Yep, there we go. And now this Choice Banded flip turn should kill. And I still have my Hariyama at a good amount of health to be able to check the Chi-Yu, or I can't remember what it is. Ooh, he's terastallizing this thing. That's interesting. Terastallizing it into normal. Okay. So he's going to burn here. He's not going to go for Torch Song. He's going to go for Burn. So I'm going to go into my Goldengo because I don't care if this thing gets burned. And I think it might actually block it with Will-O-Wisp. Goes for Slack Off. Cool. He's not going to click. He's not going to click Will-O-Wisp here. He's going to click Torch Song. Yep. Perfect. And now I'm going to click CC. Because whenever this thing comes back in, it'll be toxic, and then it can't do anything versus me pretty much. So we will click CC. Choice Banded CC to be specific. He does not have a switch into this right now. Everything on his team dies to this Choice Banded CC. Yep, cool. And Skeledirge goes down, which was probably one of the more annoying Pokemon for me to deal with now. So Earthworm and Skeledirge are both gone. He's not able to terastallize his Wo-Chien into Poison type, which means he cannot resist this close combat that is next. If his Donphan comes in, I'm going to go hard into my Goldengo to be able to spin block, because I need to have the Stealth Rocks and I need to have the other thing up. He goes hard into this, so this is a little bit of a problem. But since he's not able to terastallize his Wo-Chien, or not his Wo-Chien, his Chi-Yu into Ice type, I need to save this for the Jet Punch priority. Because right now, Jet Punch priority is how I think I'm going to win this game once I'm able to weaken down the Wo-Chien. He goes for Flip Turn. Now, if he goes into his Donphan here, I'm still going to make the exact play of going into... Yep. Burn. I'm going to save this thing for a sec. I'm going to make the play into my Goldengo. He has heavy duty boots, so there's a chance he goes for Knock here, but I doubt it. Goes for Rocks of his own. That's fine. Rocks hurt him a lot more than they hurt me. I'm going to go for a Make It Rain, I think. Yeah, we'll go for Make It Rain. Wo-Chien. This is the only thing I need weakened for my Palafin to win. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to click Make It Rain again. Because I don't want him to Leech Seed up. He could go for Knock. You know what? Hitters never miss, okay? Hitters just never miss. Like, that's just the way it works. Hitters never miss. Oh, God. I've seen so many people not running Focus Blast on their Goldengo, but I think you have to, because there are so many good Dark types that you need to be able to hit. You need to be able to hit other Goldengo with Shadow Ball. Okay, so Palafin comes in. It's going to take another hit of Rocks. He might go for flip turn here, which would be fine. I'm going to sack off my Hariyama. It's a shame that the Primate isn't even getting the chance to really do what I wanted it to do. Not the Primate, the Annihilate, I'm sorry. If he goes into his Donphan, I'm going to go... Either way, I think I have to go into Palafin here. Goes into Great Tusk. Yeah, I think I have to go into Palafin here. I mean, I could just go into this and get the damage off. And click Make It Rain again. We'll click Make It Rain. If he goes into his Palafin next, well, he's probably going to go into his Chi-Yu here. He went into his Palafin. Dude, I don't think that was the play. I primarily don't think that was the play because with this thing weakened, he is very, very, very weak to Jet Punch. Kind of just want to stay in on this thing. But I can't let my balloon get popped. I'm going to go hard into my Palafin. He might click CC here, expecting me to switch into my Palafin, which would suck. But my Annihilate does live one hit from... Does he go for CC? Does he make the call? He goes for Wave Crash. I think I should live this. Yeah. Oof. It's tough, though. Can I still do this? Because with rocks up, I don't think I live rocks. I don't think I live rocks anymore. 175 times... I do live a hit of rocks. I do live a hit of rocks. So I'm going to click Wave Crash here. Or I'm going to click Flip Turn here. Get the damage I need. I do live one hit of rocks, and then I after this flip turn, I'm able to click Jet Punch twice, and I should win the game. Perfect. And then I go hard into my GHOULDENGO. Does he go for knock? Does he have knock? Goes for spin? No, sir. I think I'm just going to click Make It Rain, because if he goes into... I think no matter what, I have this game locked up, because with my Annihilate, I'm able to Terra into water, and I'm able to click Drain Punch, and I should be able to live any fire move he goes for. I think he has to go for a dark type move. He does take rocks and T-spikes. Man, I love this little fish. I love this little fish. Go for the Focus Blast. If he clicks Fire Blast and misses, then that's even worse, but he should click Dark Pulse, which he does, which is good. And now I just go into my Palafin. This has been a really good game. This has been a really good game. Perfect. Live rocks. Just go for the Jet Punch. Boom. Alrighty, well, that's going to be the game versus Lucas. Make sure you guys go check him out. His links will be down in the description below. This team is phenomenal. I didn't even get to show off Annihilate, so I'm going to do another battle with this team, so where I can hopefully get to show off Annihilate. But this one was just GHOULDENGO plus Palafin, like, just took over. It was phenomenal. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure you leave a like down below. You guys can use this team on your own with the rental code that I put in the beginning. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.